To Beccas by the Bay. Welcome back. So today I was just going to talk to you guys about caffeine sensitivity, and if you're a coffee drinker, what do you drink now if you cannot have coffee? I've tried. I was a huge coffee drinker. Drank it every day, probably all day long. Giving up coffee was probably the hardest things I ever had to do, and I had the worst withdrawals from it. And I just kept going back, kept going back. And then I tried decaf coffee. I've tried teas, tried a bunch of different things. But this is what I found works for me. Is I've got a mason jar of dandelion root powder, and I have a jar of roasted chicory root, both of which you can get on Amazon in bulk. The best that I could find was this Star West Botanicals chicory root, and this was $8.91 for, let's see, was this a pound or more than a pound? 1 pound for $8.91. And then Frontier Co-op has dandelion root. It's cheaper if you buy the root, where you don't buy the powder, and you can powder it yourself if you have a Vitamix or something that you can powder it with, like a NutriBullet. So this was $17.99 for, I think this is over a pound. I think this is like 2 pounds. I could be wrong. It doesn't say. Okay. Let me weigh it real quick. It's just 1 pound. So these are each 1 pound. And what I did find, this is something I absolutely love. It's Ticino, and it's a dandelion caramel nut, and it has like almond, carob, chicory, dates, figs, and so this is all beneficials if you're a blood type B like me. But this box is about $5 at Naturals Grocer, and it comes with 10 tea bags, and like 1 tea bag will make 1 good size pot, and maybe you could do it twice. So this is a special treat when I have coupons and things like that. But in the meantime, I will heat up my water, and I will add, this is a 1/2 tablespoon measure, and I just do 1/2 tablespoon of the dandelion powder once I've powdered it. So I'll just do 1/2 tablespoon of that. And I do, grab this real quick. I do 2, I guess 1 whole tablespoon of the chicory root. And then bring it to a low simmer and let it simmer like that. And then I strain it with a big strainer. And I'll strain it with a big strainer and a coffee filter. And then I'll drink on that throughout the day. So I'm just kind of restocking since I'm running out. And this is a really good alternative. What I do is, you don't have to do anything to the chicory root. It's already looks like coffee grounds. And some of the coffees have chicory root to make it kind of like a half calf. So I'm just filling up my jar. Like that. And this will last me a really long time. What I do for this one, you can buy the dandelion as the powder, but I think it costs a little bit more. So when you buy it like this, it's just the dandelion root, and it's like, it looks like little wood chips. And so what I do with that is I just put some in my Vitamix, cover on. Turn it on. Powder it really good. Really fine. And then I pour it in my jar. You could add this if you have like a Keurig machine. And they have like, you can make your own coffee with the filter, the little containers. Let me see. I know they have some. I have it somewhere, but it's a refillable one, and you can put a cap on it, and you can put your dandelion and your chicory in there, and you can make yours that way. You could probably use it twice and still get a decent, strong cup of. It tastes like coffee to me, but it doesn't have the caffeine because I get like chest pains and my heart races, and I don't do good with caffeine at all. So what I usually add to this when I make it in my cup is I will add, I've got some coconut sugar, and I will add probably like a small little scoop of coconut sugar with some grass-fed organic milk. Or if I don't do that, I will add in my Vitamix my dandelion coffee, and I'll add if I'm making a big cup, I'll add 3 dates, and they're the little dates, not the medjool dates. It's they're really small dates. They're the Ahalawai or something like that. I can't pronounce it, but there's some smaller dates like the Deglect Nora dates, maybe 2 to 3 of those, and then I'll add a teaspoon of chia seeds. Blend that up with another teaspoon of raw bee pollen because that helps support my thyroid. And then that's my morning drink, or throughout the day. Sometimes I'll have that. I'll either add some grass-fed milk to it as well, just a little bit. And that's what I make instead of coffee every day. You can also have it as like an iced coffee. You can do like an iced frappuccino with it. You could add some carob, or you could add cocoa powder to make kind of like a mocha latte thing. So hope that was helpful for you guys that are trying to get off of coffee. You're not supposed to have coffee, but you love it. This gives you that coffee flavor. I've been drinking this for probably over 5 years now, and I just really love it. And this is the most economic way I can make it at home. I just found this recently, and I spoiled myself every once in a while with this. But if you don't drink milk, you could add almond milk. You could add another plant-based milk to it, or cashew milk or something like that. But if you're B blood type, almond milk would be beneficial. So that is it for that. And I will be doing another video later today about some dog shampoo soaps that I've been working on and experimenting with. And so I'll do another video here in a little bit on that. But thanks for stopping in. If you're new here, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and it'll let you know when new videos are posting and things like that. I post them when I can. It's really rainy, dreary weather out there today, so figured I'd do a couple of videos and get some things done today that I was going to do anyway. So thanks for visiting me here at the homestead at Beccas By The Bay. You guys have a beautiful day. Bye. See you in the next one.